And you're welcome. It's time for the dailies. I'm joined by, of course, Bobby Onisa. Welcome. Thank you very much. Now, today, let's let you guys know what you'd find for a Friday, the 28th of July. July is almost over. Can you believe it?
Almost there.
Wow, we're almost there. All right, now, so let's get into the headlines this morning. If you pick up a copy of the Guardian newspaper, this is what you're going to be met with. Summer travel and inflation. Did you have plans? Well, hey, knock 'em off, because overpriced airfares, 795 naira per dollar, exchange rate forecloses holiday trips for average Nigerians. It is no longer news that our spending power has reduced, especially summer holidays at the time when I had plans. But at this point, I don't think I can do it because, I mean,
Doesn't
hey,
make any sense.
the airfares, the exchange rate, everything is really going to the dumps at the moment. And there are plenty of concerns regarding that. People actually having to export their travel, go to other countries to get outside of Nigeria. There's more headlines on the front page for The Guardian. DSS silent over alleged arrest of former aviation minister Serika. This has also been on the lips of many. And strike notice, NLC in contempt of court, FG declares. There was a court ruling to hold on whatever processes, but apparently with the strike notice, I kind of like...
It was something that that had been planned to begin first week of August.
Yes.
But we know that there's still quite a lot of deliberation going on with the NLC. We will be following that story.
We'll follow that. Police re-strategize as IPOP declares 2-week sit at home in Southeast. We'll revisit that on other headlines. And renewed hope, ministers. 11 states await nomination amid intrigue and lobbying. An engineer recounts 43 months incarceration without trial. All the headlines for the front page of the Guardian newspaper. Yep. What paper do you have?
I have with me the Punch newspaper right here. And it says, El Rufai, Wike, other nominees face Senate screening Monday. President will create new ministries, form full cabinet in 2 weeks, according to Baja Biamila. And the National Assembly awaits other state nominees. PDP faults Wike's nomination, lampoons Tinubu over list. And you can see in the photos there some of the...
Very interesting fact about Wike being on that list, because only just last year, and the internet never forgets, Nigerians dug out a video where he fervently said that he will never be a minister. Here we are right now. So very interesting times here.
Interesting times. And of course, there will be still a lot of debate on who they are and what they plan to do while they're there. But I actually appreciate the fact that people are talking about it. There was a time where...
Just give us a list and we're good.
Yeah, just give us a list and we're good, really. But now people are more concerned. People are actually looking into their backgrounds, into what they do, who they are, and how they will be able to help, hopefully.
Yeah.
We also have this other headline, reduce government borrowing from CBN, World Bank tells Nigeria, and UN halts humanitarian operations. US, France condemn Niger coup. Robberies, Lagos CP launches Operation Flush after a report that was in the Punch recently. We often say, that sometimes there are not many initiatives put together after a complaint has been made, but an article was put out, and from that article, it says now here that there is an operation that has been put together.
All right, now, so let's move on to the Nation newspaper, where you'd find these headlines. Big headline that meets you. Presidency, why Tinubu picked Wike, El Rufai, and others. If you want more information on his decision, then you have to pick up a copy of the Punch. Senate begins screening of 28 ministerial nominees Monday, and more nominees in coming days. 11 states yet to have slots, is what the report says. At the top for the Nation, court rejects DSS motion to further detain Emefiele. If you remember, there was all of that chaos at the courts only just at the early part of this week regarding who takes the former CBN governor, or rather the suspended CBN governor, into custody. And U.S. pledges support to Bazoum after coup. At the top for the Nation, 1,200 Nigerian youth perished in Mediterranean, says NIS, and shelf strike plan, police caution, labor, security breach, a concern. House of Reps get 138 standing committees. Uzodinma to security, save Southeast from sit-at-home. Plenty of talk about the sit-at-home issue and how that has caused plenty economic strife for people in that place. Of course, you can imagine how that, taking away one work day, from before when it was sit-at-home Mondays, and now to plan an entire 2 weeks. There are also security concerns, and the security agencies are on alert for this one. And, well, we'll wait and see what happens, and hopefully everything goes well. Very last, at the bottom of the nation, Senator my eyes are getting bad. Bukachua sues DSS ICPC over harassment, and NGE honors Jakande. That's all for the Nation newspaper. You've got the last one for this morning.
Now, of course, on the cover of the Nation, the list of the nominees, the ministerial nominees, is right there in total, I believe, and according to which states.
That's the Daily Trust, you mean, isn't it?
I am actually still
on
the cover of the Nation.
Well, you'd find that as well on the Nation newspaper. So, yeah. I want to pick up a copy of these papers and make sure that you perhaps maybe tell us what you think, your opinion. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Would love to hear from you guys.